to go back.
Well, there's a thought.
It's
It's like I'm running out of table.
Spring.
I know, almost spring, and it's acting like winter.
Yeah, well, we didn't have winter.
I know, we didn't have winter, so I guess now we get to have winter.
I say they're
Of
too late. They
course.
might as well not show up.
I know, that's what I was like, nope, it's too late, you're
Yeah.
done, go away.
You're late.
Aw,
Try
no
again
more.
next year.
Try again next year.
It's snowing though. Although I have not worn boots. I think I wore boots once or twice.
I think I wore boots.
I said that this morning.
I
Yeah.
think I wore boots once or twice when we went
Yeah.
hiking, and that was it.
Yeah, it's been unusual for sure. But I still wore shoes today. I said,
Yep, I got shoes on too. I'm like, nope, I'm not putting on boots today. No, sorry, not happening.
and it's just a little. I mean, they were saying 5 to 6 inches. Not
By
bad.
Wednesday, 6 inches, they said. It's going to snow a little bit every day now.
Okay, well, I heard Tuesday.
It just
But-
needs to stop by the end of the week, so that's all.
Do you have something going on?
We'll leave for spring break, so
Oh.
I need good weather for.
Where are you going?
We're going to Tennessee.
Oh, who's
So-
in Tennessee besides Dolly?
Well, we're actually gonna go see with Dollywood, so.
That's one place I haven't been, but
So.
I love Dolly.
Oh, I love her too. So
Yeah.
we're like, ooh, the girls are actually tall enough they can go on all the roller coasters. So, oh yeah,
Oh, well, that'll be fun.
it'll be lots of fun.
So welcome to our Gabbing with the Gals on Monday. I'm Pam,
I'm Jess.
and we're at Time Flies Quilt and Sew in Negaunee, Michigan, which is way up above the Mackinac Bridge on the south shore of Lake
Come on.
Superior
Show 'em.
in Marquette County. So
Yep.
here's downstate. Detroit is down here. And then this is the UP. Actually, there's a little tail.
Yep.
I
We
can do
got a
that.
little tail going on.
I
Yeah.
can't do it. And then the Mackinac Bridge joins the two of them. This is the copper.
The
copper
Keywood
country.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
And we are on the south shore of Lake Superior, which is the cleanest and largest freshwater lake in the world.
It is superior.
It is.
You can see your toes.
And we are blessed to live right by it.
I know.
And it's sandy beaches, just like Florida.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful.
It's gorgeous.
Yep. So anyway, we are going to go through our calendar. We've got our puppies. They're
Lots.
multiplying.
They're multiplying quite quickly.
That happens.
It does.
Real life. So these are Puppy Dog Pete. We have a virtual class coming up on the 27th. So the time is getting closer. I do have a cutting video loaded onto our YouTube channel. And it's just mainly so you pay attention to the nap of the cuddle fabric. And be careful when you're cutting it that you have them all the same.
And I'm just going to add that garment sewers use a nap a lot, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't know, quilters,
Quilters
they
don't really have
they
a
don't
nap.
have to,
Nap
so
or anything. Yeah. I
Cotton
know.
fabric does not have a nap.
Nope.
Velvet does, corduroy does.
and cuddle does.
Cuddle does.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we've got many kits made up of these dogs in various colors. If you order online, we'll just grab one.
Yep.
But if you were curious, you could always give the shop a call at 906-401-0245 and give us a call and we can let you know what we have. But some of them are right in front of us.
Yes. We've got some of these cute little colors.
Yeah.
Because everybody needs a purple dog.
Yeah.
Where's the red one? Where's
We
Clifford?
don't have Clifford. No.
Clifford, no, he hasn't been born yet. And Clifford is still in vitro. Oh, gosh. So today is the 18th of March. And did you have a good St. Patty's Day? Did you make corned beef?
No, I did not.
I didn't either.
Rubens.
You did? Yeah, the last 2 years when I bought corned beef, it was all fat. It went in the garbage.
Oh, it
Didn't
was
get
so good.
anything on it. It was gross.
And we had Brussels sprouts and asparagus.
Oh, goodness.
And-
Delicious.
We had,
Did you have good corned beef?
yes.
Where did you get it from?
Super one.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, and I cooked it the day before
Yeah.
and then I trimmed off all the fat and then sliced it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then my girlfriends came over and we had mint brownies. Everything was green. Our
gosh.
salad was green olives and mozzarella balls and celery. And
Oh my God.
it was.
You win.
And everybody wore green, and that wasn't even, so it was fun.
Oh, that
Yeah.
sounds
Then we
good.
played a little bit of cards and winner, winner, chicken dinner.
Well, we celebrated St. Urho's Day here on Saturday, which is the Finnish saint.
Purple.
Yeah, purple
Purple.
and green, and anybody who wore purple or green or both got one item.
That was good.
Off. Yeah.
That was good.
That went well. So we celebrated.
I wore purple,
Yeah,
just in honor of my friends.
your Finnish friends. Yeah. So anyway, so the week of the 18th, we have 2 open sew days this week. We have one on Tuesday tomorrow, and we have one on Friday. And you have a class.
I
this
have a
week.
class this week. I have the Renaissance ribbon class. I have just a couple of spots, so if you want to join in, pop on the calendar, timefliesquiltandsew.com, and then click on class and events calendar, and you just click on the day, and it'll pop up, and you can just add it right to your cart
And then if you go to the calendar, you'll see a picture of that
of
bag.
that bag. Yeah.
there's
It's
two-
just a nice small little zippered pouch. We'll learn how to put it in a zipper. It's not scary, I promise. But it'll be lots of fun.
Yeah, and you've done that class before, haven't you?
No, this is the
Mhm.
first time for this one.
Okay,
Yep.
Okay,
Mhm.
good.
So yeah.
Good. And then next week is the Puppy Dog Pete class on the 27th. And we also have embroidery day. We didn't grab that.
That'll be a sec.
We're just having too much fun this morning.
Yeah. But everybody should learn how to embroider on a terry towel.
Oh, yes.
So that's the purpose of this class.
Nice.
So we'll be learning all of the tricks and tips for embroidering on a terry towel. And we do include a USB and a design with this class. Now, the USB is $15. The design, I think, is around $5.
Oh, nice.
You bring your own towel, you bring your own thread colors. I did list the colors used on this because the design does say what colors they use. So that's what I pretty much have on this one, except for the pinks.
Yeah.
But it doesn't really matter. Can you see that okay, Julie, or do you have to?
Oh, I can come closer with it.
Yeah.
And then you'll learn how to put your own word or initial off
Nice.
of your machine.
Yep, so you'll
And
be
adding
using the USB as well as letters from your machine. And you can put whatever word you
Yep.
want, but we thought relax would be a good one.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that class, we deliberately put it very low in cost. So it's only $15, so we're technically losing money on that class. But this is for our Bernina people, because we want them to learn how to use their machine, and that's.
But anybody can come.
Yeah,
Yes.
anybody can come, yes, but that's what we'll be gearing that towards, so. Yeah, so let's talk about, how about our serger? Next month is serger month. You wanna grab some of those samples?
Got this one.
And the special edition machine over here, Julie, if you wanna zoom in on it first. This is a special edition Bernina L890, and it is a cover stitch machine as well as an overlocker, which in Europe it's called an overlocker. In the US we call it a serger.
Serger.
Yeah.
Confusing.
Yeah, it is kind of. But it serges, it cover stitches, and it does a combi stitch, which is a chain stitch as well as a serging
Serge.
edge. So if you look at the inside of your denim jeans, one of your legs is going to have the combi stitch. It's basically a chain stitch with that serger. So that's how I explain
Yeah.
that. And now this, well, just yesterday, I guess, we'll pile up the puppies here. I first of all made some fabric out of the gray fabric, and this is cover stitch. So if you look at the bottom of a stretch t-shirt, any t-shirt, you'll see there's usually a couple of lines of seaming on the outside, and then if you flip it over, there's a honeycomb. This is the honeycomb. This is a chain stitch. So you can use beautiful threads in a cover stitch machine, which really makes it fun. So first of all, we're taking plain cotton shot, Amanda Murphy's from Benartex, and I sewed down the whole long strip with these two different designs. First of all, I made the 3 darker designs, and then I did the chain stitch. But what I was looking at while I was doing it was this side. So I was using my edge guide that comes with the special edition serger and just putting it in between the lines so I could sew my chain stitch. So it turned out really well as far as, you know, the placement and everything.
So I have a question. Did you have a piece cut out or did you do the whole piece
whole
of fabric?
I did
So
the
width of fabric,
Nice.
yeah.
Yep, you go down 2 widths of fabric in order to make enough
For
line
the,
piece.
okay.
Nice.
And then this part with the fabric of the black and white, those were 4.5-inch squares.
And then you made flying geese.
And how I did that is I did a chain stitch. You can see on this side here, that's the chain, and this is just the regular sewing. So I sewed on this side, and in this particular instance, I brought up the knife for the chain stitch, and I had it set to 1/4 inch, and then I did one side, pressed it open, and then I added the other side and added that square and pressed it open. So that was really cool.
Yeah.
And look how nice those points all came out. None of them are cut off. Who knew?
Perfection.
Who knew you could quilt with a serger?
Who knew?
But yeah, this pattern is called, what is it called? Bloom and Grow. And it's by Amanda Murphy and Pam Mashi, the head of the serger department for Bernina. The two of those gals got together and because Amanda Murphy will proclaim that she is not a serging expert, so she's right in the trenches with everybody.
Yep.
So that was fun. And then on this piece, so these are the 2 pieces that I had gotten done yesterday. So on this one, I did a 3-thread overlock wide.
Nice.
And so I had the light blue in the lower looper, and I had the dark teal in the upper looper. And I had 50 weight thread in the needle. So just three threads, and you can show both threads by the way you press it.
Right.
But you had to pay attention to
how
you're
Which
pressing it.
way you're,
Yes.
yes.
Yeah, so
Did you have to use Jack at all? Jack the Ripper?
I did once. Yeah.
Just to get going?
Yeah.
Sometimes.
I did. I said, oh shoot, I turned it the wrong way. So I had 2 of the darks showing earlier.
Pay attention.
Yeah,
Gotta
but
pay
you know, it
attention.
wasn't that hard to tear out
No.
Oh,
because
no.
this isn't real
No.
tight. And then I didn't really use the knife. The
Okay.
knife was going, but I just maybe skimmed a few frays.
Phrase
Okay.
off. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, because you
Okay.
do want a nice edge, and Gail Yellen always says,
You gotta have that knife engaged.
you
and
want the
going.
knife engaged and cut off a little bit of hairs.
Yeah.
And that makes a difference,
Mhm.
but I don't know which end I was doing. So that's as far as I got so far.
Yep.
And I have a few other.
Stay tuned.
Stay tuned for more.
And I am planning for all of our L890 people and anybody who purchases the new L890 to do a sew-along with this, because I think my people would appreciate some of the tips and tricks that I'm learning along the way, because it is a quilt in which you're thinking.
Yep.
Whenever you're sewing, you have to think.
You have to use your brain.
Yeah.
It's gotta be engaged at some point.
So you pick the time of day that works for you, and for me, that is morning.
Morning, yes.
So by the time I hit 6 o'clock, I said, I think I'm gonna call it good. Yeah. So speaking of serging, Jess
Yes.
has made something here.
This is the By Annie Project Bag 2.0, and I made this entirely on my Bernina L890. I did some cover stitch serger quilting to just decorate the back piece, and then I serged my zipper in place. I serged my binding on, and I did use fusible thread too, so I was very careful when I came over to my vinyl. I didn't want to touch it, but I got that done. And then I chain stitched my binding down.
So what does the back look like? Is it a little bit thicker?
It's a little bit
Okay,
thicker
not
on the
bad.
back, and then you can see my chain, the supposed top of
Oh,
my chain
sure.
stitch is
Yeah.
here.
It's hard to
needles.
see,
But
yeah.
I wanted the pretty side to show through on my vinyl.
Mhm.
So yeah, I used my L890 for the whole thing from start to finish, and it was a breeze.
And I should say, with this Bloom and Grow quilt, the entire thing is
Yep.
done on the serger.
serger.
There is no sewing machine at all.
Yeah.
So I'm learning as I go. I didn't read ahead. I just read the pattern and do it.
Like the old days.
Yeah. But they include everything that you need. If you purchase this special edition, all the feet that you need are included, all the thread that you need are included, including the fusible, the 60 weight cotton, and the wonderful threads. There's 2 12 weights
nice.
and 1 glamour, which is the more metallic,
Metallic-y one.
yeah, the very pretty thread. So it's fun to make your fabric first.
Yeah, it is.
And I thought, oh, this is going to be fantastic. It's going to be prettier than a picture can really lend itself.
Yes.
So I'm really glad that I took the time yesterday to get started on it. So-
Getting started sometimes, hey? You
Well,
just,
you know,
what?
the
Yeah,
first-
I
the
think so.
first- It took me probably a couple of days to
Mhm.
actually cut it.
hmm
So, and you want to make sure you cut it right.
Yep.
I did have one fabric that was a miscut.
I did
So-
that on my last quilt.
Uh,
Only a half yard piece though, so
Oh,
it didn't.
Yeah, mine
Yeah.
was probably about that
Yeah.
too, so. But I also wanted to mention it is still quilting month, National Quilting Month in March, and some things that we didn't show that were on sale. This is actually serger thread. It is 50 weight serger thread. You could use it for multi-purpose. In fact, my Ceracore thread display says long arming, piecing,
Surging.
serging.
Yep.
It is a polyester, so it is clean. And this is a starter kit. There's black, there's
Some
gray,
gray.
darker gray, and there's some lighter gray. There's tan, there's pink, there's red, there's blue, darker blue, light blue, and white.
Mhm.
Most of them are 4 thread. It looks like just the tan and the pink are two, but you can certainly mix and match.
Yep.
And when it comes to a serger, you can use any thread,
Yes.
any thickness, and
Mhm.
as shown by some of the decorative threads,
Yeah.
those are typically 12 weight.
Mhm.
So much thicker threads. But hey, the thing with the serger, they found the answer to endless bobbin.
Bobbin.
Oh, yes.
You never, you're using a cone for
You're
your,
using a cone of thread, and you can just keep going.
yeah, so those lower loopers use the cones. So there are some
Ad-
distinct advantages.
advantages.
Yeah.
There are.
Also, so these threads are 20% off. And this one here is the Metler thread, and it's filled inside and outside. There's threads that you can see on the outside, but there's also double layers on the inside. So there's all kinds of thread. I see a couple of metallics. I see some of the variegated. It is a box of candy.
It is a box of candy.
It says on the other side, there's many different, and it ends up being 96
96
spools of thread.
96
And
spools of
what a
thread.
handy, nice carrier.
Yeah, it is a beautiful carrying case.
Mhm.
And these ones are 20% off until March 31st as well. The typical price on this is $425, so you would save quite a bit of money.
Mhm.
So we've got that.
Yep.
We sold a machine on the weekend. Saturday, we sold our,
880.
well, we sold the 880, and I also rang up the Swarovski trade-in.
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
that's
so
right.
those-
Two. So we sold two.
Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
So it was a busy day on
Yep,
Saturday.
Busy day.
Now, we also wanted to talk about Create Joy.
Yep. Choose Joy.
Choose Joy. What is
Create
Joy?
this.
Is a fabric designer.
Yes. We talked
Between
about
our
that.
blooms
And our
Joys.
joys and our growing and our flowers and
There's just too much. So choose Joy.
Choose Joy is a May 9th and 10th all-day class on embroidery, and it is put on by OESD. We will be running the program here at the shop, and we are going to have our rep from OESD beam in both days virtually
Nice.
on our education television that we have in our classroom. And everything is provided. They have really nice kits. So you will get all of the directions, you get the wooden hoop, all of the fabric, all of the stabilizers, a slap band. Yeah, so everything is included.
Wonderful.
threads.
Yeah, and we're going to be making this design, and you can probably personalize it a little bit, because on here, Choose Joy Sherm Family is what they wrote on this one.
And then the middle 0 or the O is interchangeable with the different seasons.
Yes,
So
yeah.
that's where the snowflake and I can't even see
A
what else.
flower,
And
yeah, there's an acorn.
oh yeah.
Very cute.
Yeah, so there's different ones that we'll make, and it'll take 2 days to make this.
Yeah.
But what we'll be learning is all kinds of techniques with
And
this.
stabilizers.
Mhm.
Nice.
So-
Somebody was just in and go, how do I know what stabilizer to use?
Yeah, there's a
So
lot to learn.
it
There
is
is.
there.
It can be overwhelming.
Remember
Oh,
Yeah.
when
we've
we
been
were
there.
learning?
Been there, done that. We're
Yep.
starting to learn now after all this time. So we're looking forward to that. We only have 6 spots open because we want to be able to keep it intimate
Mm-hmm.
and really help the individuals that are here. And that's a Thursday and a Friday. So May 9th and 10th, sign up.
And is lunch included? Did
Yes,
I hear?
everything is
Yes,
included.
yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
So I'll be getting in touch with Midway. or
Midtown.
Midtown.
Midtown
That's a road.
Bakery.
That's a road. Oh, jeez.
Oh,
So what else do you have over on that magical table?
we have over here.
A little review from last week.
Yeah, in case you didn't see it, we've got
Oh,
the really cute.
it's so
tulip.
cute.
It's so cute.
It's a little travel iron, a Licio, and it's redesigned from the original.
Original
Alyssa.
one.
Yeah.
I
Does it pop up and down like
no,
the other
this
one?
one
Okay.
does not pop
Okay.
up and down. This is your little travel
Yeah.
one. But
Yeah.
now that handle's not gonna get hot like the
Yeah.
original one.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for the pop-up because I'm too fast.
Oh, well, yes.
Yeah.
And when
It's
you're
just
not
so
used to it, it was like,
What is
oh,
it
it's
doing?
going up and down and
Yeah. So we have these marked down on our website. Just look for Tula Pink Alicio,
Yep.
Mhm.
and they are still on sale.
That's
So-
OLISO.
Yes, Olicio.
Yo.
And Mary
Alyssa.
Fran said she just loves my pink little travel iron.
it's
She
so-
picked hers up the other day.
Yeah, it's such a cute little cutie.
Yeah, it sure is.
So. Mhm.
All right. Well, any questions? Did we cover everything, do you think?
I think
I think
so.
so.
Oh, no.
Oh.
Oh, except for that beautiful.
Beautiful
Yeah.
quilt on the back.
This is the Old Glory quilt, but what I love about it is the backing.
Oh, so pretty.
So this is a 60-inch wide piece. I forgot what it was called, but it's like a cheater.
It's actually called
Is it
something
cheater?
cheater,
Yeah.
digital, printed, I don't know.
Yeah, but it's under Old Glory. So if you type in Old Glory or go to shop and fabric and Moda, then you'll see that. But it's perfectly pieced because where I did piece it, I used the salvage side and put them together, and you can't tell where it was
Where
pieced.
they went
You
together.
could not see it at
You
all.
could not
That's
see it.
always nice when you can't see it.
Yes, yes, and it was not hard to do. I did use pins.
And a 1/2 inch seam pressed open for backing.
yeah,
Some people
please.
don't know that.
Yes,
Yep.
when you are piecing a backing, yes, 1/2 inch seam pressed open.
Yep.
That makes for the strongest opening and no bumps.
No bumps. We don't
Yeah.
like bumps on the back.
No.
Right.
Bumps or pleats. Yeah, and the way that it was loaded on the long arm is that seam was against the leader.
Yeah, it was
So it was-
horizontal.
it
It wasn't vertical. If it goes
Right.
vertical, you can get some stretching and a little too tight.
Yeah, it adds tension to that back, and that's a real easy place to get pleats in your backing, but. yeah,
It
this
is called the Old Glory Multi 60-inch NY Beauty Cheater Quilt
Oh my
yardage.
That's
NY, is it? New York Beauty
Mhm.
Cheater Quilt.
You can have New York beauty blocks without having to piece them.
That's right.
I'm sure that would be a beautiful quilt.
And we
Oh,
have a blue kit left
Yes, there's only one left.
for the
Yeah.
Miss Americana.
Yeah.
But we do have
This is
two
a-
grand finale gray kit and a blue kit.
Yeah, and Julie and I were talking this morning that grand finale kit would be really beautiful.
That
too.
one would be
And it looks
gorgeous.
like fireworks.
It does look like
Mhm.
fireworks. It
Yeah.
looks very nice.
I'm curious to see that one.
Yep.
as
Yeah.
well.
So who's
So
gonna
the
make
light-
it?
The light blue would be in this area here where the sashing is.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So this is the white one.
And the design is the Baptiste fan that you stitched
Yes.
on it.
The
Yeah,
design
And you
of
can
this
see
one
it.
is the
It's
Baptist.
beautiful.
Yeah, it turned out very nice. And I did use Aurifil cotton thread on that. If you did use Aurifil cotton on a custom quilt, that would be an upcharge.
Yep.
Because it's a little bit more expensive. But anyway,
Anyway.
we're so happy that you joined us, and you can go to timefliesquiltandsew.com and shop online.
Mine? Yep.
You can see our calendar. You can read about the top 10 things that we love about Marquette County
Yep.
under the destination tab, Harvest Host.
Harvest Toast.
Yep.
Because we are a destination.
And we had one this week, didn't we? A
We did
harvest
have a
Yeah,
toast?
harvest
we
toast.
did have.
Did you
harvest
meet
toast.
them? Did they come in?
Yes,
Okay.
You know, such nice people.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fun.
Yeah. So
Right.
that worked out really well. Our shop hop, I've posted in our
Yep.
All Michigan Shop
Shop hop.
Hop that you can reserve your dates that you're coming.
And your magazine.
Buy
Get
your
your
magazine.
Get your
magazine.
magazine.
Yeah.
It's on
We
for
are-
sale.
We are, I'm sure, more than halfway sold out.
Oh, yeah, at least.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we got one today, and they were from New Jersey, maybe,
Oh, okay.
or
Well,
somewhere.
must
So-
have some ties to Michigan.
Yes,
Yep.
so they must be coming.
Yeah, and I did not order any more. So If you plan on even doing the regional,
Mm-hmm.
which would be the Upper Peninsula,
Peninsula.
there are prizes for those
Each
that
region.
Each
do,
region, yep.
that do our Upper Peninsula region.
Mhm.
There are fabulous
And there's
prizes.
buses coming up to the UP.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
I'm giving away an arrow chair.
That's very
myself,
nice.
so,
nice.
Yeah, so that's my
Beautiful.
prize.
Beautiful. Yay.
So I'm Pam.
I'm Jess.
Time flies when you're sewing. And that's my hashtag.
Yes, it is.
And we are at Time Flies Quilt and Sew in Negaunee, Michigan. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great week.
Bye.
I don't know how to stop it, of course.
I should say.